Best methods for SMMA outreach. As the world is progressing towards a digital front, the employment sector too has now gone online. Over the last decade, people have found multiple ways to make money while being at home. Today, SMMA stands as one of the most successful methods of making money online. And today, we will be telling you how you can add those extra zeros to your bank account using this strategy. Want to know more about it? Well then make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to always stay up to date. Also, watch the video till the end to come across a bonus tip, especially for our teen audience. So, what is SMMA? SMMA is a well-known plan of action, with a huge number of organization proprietors having utilized this to change their lives. SMMA represents Social Media Marketing Agency. So, in principle, any organization that offers online marketing services is an SMMA. However, in reality, this term varies a bit. Do SMMAs have offices? The short answer is no. SMMAs vary definitely from their customary agency counterpart. SMMA-type agencies commonly offer one service. This permits them to turn out to be exceptionally well-versed in this service and beat different organizations who bring multiple services to the table for various administrations. They will generally just help clients in one specialty. Yet again, this permits SMMAs to completely comprehend the area of industry they work in and smooth out their way to deal with getting their clients the best outcomes, while investing less energy onboarding clients. Lastly, they are many times remote, with either no individuals from staff or far-off workers for hire. This implies SMMAs will generally be fiercely more productive than traditional organizations. What are the first steps? For any business to succeed, they need clients, and gaining these clients can appear to be overpowering. For SMMA, this is the main variable that will decide achievement. Quit worrying about the market ring abilities associated with obtaining results for your clients. If you can't get any clients in any case, then the abilities you have will basically be pointless. Contacting potential SMMA clients doesn't need to be convoluted. All it requires is a tad of deal information and a predictable mentality. In any event, while being confronted with rejections, which you undoubtedly will, somebody could say cold pitching is superior to cold messages, or that Facebook's effort is the best out of the system. Try not to pay attention to the commotion. The best procedure will be the one that reverberates most with you, and one that you feel is most appropriate for your style/character. Our closely held individual belief is to attempt them all and see what results you get. Then at that point, you can pursue a choice on what technique to stay with. Here are the best methods. Number 1, Facebook outreach. Facebook outreach is turning out to be progressively famous with more than 2 billion clients overall. You can wager that essentially every business out there has a Facebook page. Facebook is a social stage in this manner, connecting with organizations by means of Facebook Messenger, has a higher reaction rate contrasted with cold messages. Facebook can carry on like a web crawler where you type in the watchword related with your specialty in the search bar. This can guide you to pages connected with your specialty, and from here you can begin contacting them. Prior to reaching a possibility, you can consider to go through a look at Rundown to check whether they could be a potential client you could work with. Could it be said that they are dynamic on Facebook? How many followers do they have on their page? Are they at present running Facebook ads? How many surveys do they have? Do they have a Facebook pixel introduced on their website? If they are running Facebook promotions, might I at any point work on their ongoing methodology? Depending upon the responses, you can either message them straightforwardly or move on to the following one. A tip we would recommend while utilizing Facebook Messenger outreach, or any effort to be honest, is to test. Testing permits you to see which techniques will be best and which aren't. Number 2, cold calling. You should be exceptionally versatile, as you will get rejected a bigger number of times than not. However long you understand this and can undoubtedly move past it, then cold pitching could be an extraordinary technique for you. Finding great quality leads for SMMA can consume time. In any case, done accurately, it can open a lot of potential clients requiring your administrations. While cold pitching, you can utilize Google to track down leads. I use Google Web Search Tools or Google Maps. This is straightforward yet successful. If I have any desire to work with exercise centers and wish to find them in my neighborhood, I should simply type gyms close to me on Google Maps, or then again, gyms in picked region for Google search. From here, you can do a quest for top-notch leads, and utilizing the past agenda referenced, we can distinguish them before long. When you have the organization's subtleties, it's time to ring them. Normally, this is the part where individuals get anxious and linger, then never get the telephone. If so for you, then I would set myself a few practical focuses that will urge you to push on when you contact them. Set an objective to ring 10 organizations or even 5, whatever you're okay with. First and foremost, it's about beginning and making a propensity for getting on the telephone and expressing the right things. It will be awkward towards the beginning, yet when you make it an everyday practice, you will discover real confidence in the blink of an eye. We recommend utilizing cold pitching contents and watching YouTube recordings while expressing yourself. We love Jordan Platten. He gives out the most clever data on SMMA, yet there are in a real sense many others. The following are a couple of something else: Aman Gadzi, Billy Wilson, Ollie Chapman, and Joshua Daniel. Number 3, freelancing websites. The large variable that isolates outsourcing sites from the rest is that it's anything but a cool effort strategy, implying that any possible lead on a site like this is effectively looking for somebody to help. This can be a goldmine for somebody in SMMA with the right abilities. The disadvantage is that there's a savage contest, and getting clients toward the start will not be simple. Be that as it may, there are a large number of specialists making a worthwhile living on the web, so you can. In the UK alone, outsourcing has developed 14% somewhat recently. This number is simply going to increase as the computerized nomad culture develops. The principal outsourcing locales incorporate Upwork, Consultant, and Fiverr. Number 4, personalization. A new Forbes study proposes 91% of clients are probably going to shop from brands that give customized encounters like suggestions and offers, while 83% of purchasers are prepared to share data for personalization. Advertisers have a gigantic measure of information available to them, yet very few utilize it however much they ought to. Then again, some utilize hyper-personalization strategies to savor its unbounded advantages. Customized Showcases utilizes information to convey any more applicable messages to your interest group. As such, organizations gather information on their crowd's advantages, socioeconomics, and conduct to make more pertinent and significant substance. This is turning out to be progressively famous as individuals have content coming at them from each course. In the event that you believe any potential for success should be out, you'll need to add some sort of personalization hacks. A review from the University of Texas showed that personalization assists you with arriving at buyers in 2 ways. Customized content causes buyers to feel that they have some command over what they wish to see. It saves them from data overburden. Now that we saw some of the best SMMA methods, let's see where the SMMA industry is going. The third wave of young SMMA owners are making their mark. They are the students of teachers like Aman Gadzi. Many are starting to launch their own SMMA groups, or leaving the industry entirely because they couldn't make it work. It's a shame because of the innovation this industry is developing. As it becomes mainstream, creating Facebook ads and running an SMMA is becoming a science. There are plenty of supplementary tools, tests, and techniques that can predict an ad campaign success. And while many local businesses are already using Facebook and Instagram ads, it's clear that countless businesses aren't. In fact, many companies making well over $5 million a year have yet to even touch Facebook ads. These are easy marks for teens with successful SMMA. A bonus tip for teens to start earning with SMMA. The odd thing about SMMAs is that you want very little to succeed. You needn't bother about having an extravagant site. The most compensated person doesn't have one, and his clients are global brands. You don't have to dominate Facebook ads. Before anything else, you're urged to reappropriate that aptitude while you figure out how to make it happen. You don't for a moment even need huge testimonials. Neighborhood business couldn't care less about acclaim from unremarkable enterprises. What teenagers need the most are elusive things like drive, deals, abilities, and organization abilities. Nobody can give you drive, obviously, yet all the same time it's fundamental. Individuals that truly do well with their SMMA basically don't stop until they are effective. They realize the street is long and uneven, however they endure. There is a ton of smooth talking with SMA proprietors, yet individuals with drive disregard all of that to come by results. Deals is the one range of abilities that is frequently missing with these teenagers. Where do they learn it? What's the moral method for applying it? These 2 or 3 inquiries everybody needs to pose, since schools won't discuss deals, cognizant free enterprise, or worth creation. Incidentally, those are the very illustrations they need. Indeed, even colleges make a terrible display of discussing these points, and not knowing this keeps them in the poorhouse. The thought is straightforward: no deals, no business. To remain in business and create a gain, you in a real sense need to make a lot of deals, where it counts. everybody knows this, yet they would prefer to do many different things with the exception of this one assignment. With this, we come to an end of this video. We hope you got to learn something and found the bonus tip insightful. Hit like and subscribe to our channel for more such helpful content. Thank you and goodbye.